Hey everyone, Jim Perkins here, the Texas Road Tripper. I'm here with Jordan, my traveling companion. Hey buddy, you want to say hi?
Hello.
Hey bud, where are we?
We're at Davy Crocket National Forest.
That's right. Yeah, you having fun?
We are.
Good, good. So, like Jordan said, we're here at Davy Crocket National Forest, actually in the Ratcliff Lake or Lake Ratcliff Recreation Area. I can't remember which it's actually called, but we'll put some pictures of the maps and whatnot here shortly. Anyway, had a great time. Highly recommend this park. This is not my first time here. In fact, we've been here, gosh, I can't tell you how many times. Jordan, you know how many times we've been here?
We've been in here
A few times, huh?
a few times.
Yeah, it's been a little while. We've been here several times. I want to think the last time we got kicked out because of COVID, which is interesting. Or maybe it was the time before. Anyway, we got kicked out once during COVID, so that was always that was interesting. Anyway, got some videos of some trails that we took. The trails here are like anything you'd expect in East Texas, very flat, lots of trees. There's a nice little boardwalk that we went down and enjoyed that a lot as well. Jordan, did you go off you went off trail at one point, or not off the trail? I guess we were on the trail, but
We were on the trail.
yeah, but you didn't you get stuck in a little bit of mud?
I got stuck a little bit of mud.
Yeah, but we were okay, right? We washed your shoes off.
We washed our shoes.
So anyway, you'll see some cool videos. Hopefully, you'll think they're cool. I thought they're pretty neat, and some pictures and some other stuff. Anyway, hope you enjoy. I highly recommend the park. One thing I will say, again, this is kind of similar to what I said about Possum Kingdom. If you're in an RV site, the spaces are a little bit narrow, and not exactly level. They're a little bit off, not terrible, but just a little bit. Did have to do a little bit of leveling when we came in. Water is pretty far back from my site. I noticed this the last time I was here as well. I actually had to carry water into the trailer. Use the I didn't plan ahead and didn't fill my tank up, which I usually don't, just because I don't like the extra weight. But had to schlep water into the freshwater tank, which isn't by any means a big deal. But I had to do that with the other one. This one I do have two hoses, two 25-foot hoses, so I was able to connect those together and was able to connect to water. I actually still did the freshwater option just because those two hoses connected. I felt like it leaked a little bit. So anyway, it's something to keep in mind. Also, the electrical outlet was a little bit of a stretch for me, but as I realized, I actually could have come further back. I thought that I was actually on what looked like a temp pad and pulled forward, but actually, as I saw other people, they were parked on that, so I don't think it's a big deal. But anyway, fire rings. I'm looking out at it right now. Fire rings, camp, picnic table, hooks, all that good stuff. It's got everything you need. If you're looking to tent camp, there's tons of tent camping here, and I mean some great spots. We've tent camped here numerous times. I'm in the Dogwood Loop, which is the only one with electricity, and there's plenty of tent sites here that do have electricity. But there's the Loblolly Loop. There's another, I think, the Sawmill Loop that doesn't have electricity but does have water, easily accessible. They're beautiful sites, right on the lake, small lake. Interesting thing about Davy Crocket is it was basically it's part of the Davy Crocket National Forest, a part of, I guess, Ratcliff Lake. Neat thing about this is it used to be a logging camp, and there's actually the ruins of a sawmill that you'll see some videos and some pictures of here shortly. So anyway, awesome trip, awesome time. Just a little weekender, about 2 hours from 2 hours from North Houston, where I keep the camper. Actually, about an hour and a half. So 2 hours because I drove a little slow and took some stops. It's kind of late getting in, but anyway, like I said, great site, great time. Thoroughly enjoy it. Hope you do as well. If you're ever out this way, you should definitely give us a shot. Give it a look. So, thanks so much.
There's a trail right off the road, not far from the campsite. Everyone's already ahead of me.
Move.
Crossing over from that boardwalk trail over to this Tall Pines Trail. Got nice little trail markers as well, though. Don't see why they call it the Tall Pines. Always thought Jordan was tall. This little swim area, kind of roped off from the rest of the lake. We were down here earlier, but didn't swim. Here we are, coming up on the sawmill ruins. Louisiana, Texas Lumber Company. Going up this little tower, you see there's some pieces of the building that here as well. I'll include pictures of the one last portion of the ruins right over here off to the side. I believe this is where the silo was. Mentioned earlier. It's certainly round. You know, one thing that's a challenge in these parks oftentimes is having to check out by noon, which if you are like me and you sleep in a little bit, you have breakfast a little late, lunch comes a little late, so you have to figure it out. And driving down the road and trying to find somewhere that you can park your rig and go in and eat lunch or whatever, it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge at times. I mean, I do rest areas a lot, but the nice thing about this park is you got this space right here. Several of them have something similar. This one has a good one. It's right across from the kind of the lake and the main recreation area. So you can see there's plenty of space for someone to pull in and, like what we're about to do, go in and fix some lunch. Hey, bud, you ready to make some hot dogs?
We're ready to make hot dogs.
All right, let's do it.